Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of the Formula 1 Chaos podcast, or the Formula Chaos podcast. I don't know what the name is yet, but we just watched the French Grand Prix, which was immensely boring. Nothing happened, so you might as well just click off the video now because nothing happened. We had Lewis Hamilton finishing first as per usual, Valtteri Bottas coming in second, Charles Leclerc came in third, a close third, and after that it was just kind of the usual suspects. Williams came last. So there's a big surprise. Pierre Gasly was awful. Didn't even finish in the points. Lando Norris was doing very well, and then he suddenly had issues with the steering and with DRS and all that nonsense. So yeah, there was a bit of fun on the last lap, but apart from that, it was a fairly race. But yeah, I'm going to bring in my guests. I'm joined today by Ryan and Theo and also Ruben. So, have you guys got anything to say about that immensely exciting race, historically exciting race?
Yeah, I've got one thing to say actually.
What is it?
I think they need to hire some new cameramen.
New camera, yep. Because last lap there was a lot of action going on. For sixth place, four cars fighting for sixth place on the last lap. Very exciting, and we were looking at a Ferrari getting close to a Mercedes. So yeah,
it's not the cameraman's fault; it's the director's fault.
Well,
they're the same people.
Whoever was in charge of that decision needs to be excised.
Can we talk about Lando Norris now?
Yeah, talk about. Yes. No, go off, Theo. You go on about Lando.
Here we go.
Go off.
Alright, so Lando Norris was called, and they said, don't use your DRS on the straight anymore, which is a bit weird, really. We thought it was something to do with like them not wanting him to go past Sainz or something.
Yes,
but it turns out. Alright, okay. It turns out later he had a hydraulic issue, and that affected his steering as well as his DRS. Any thoughts on that, guys?
Yeah, it's fake news.
Fake
news.
It's literally just fake.
It's just fake news.
Yeah.
I'm not having it.
I want to talk about Kubica finishing in front of Russell for the first time.
Was that the first time he's ever finished in front of Russell?
Yeah, he was like a good 7 seconds in front of him.
Ah, that's good. But Williams still came 19th and 18th and 19th. Grosjean, continuing his run of being terrible, retired.
But Williams is just out there testing. At least they're consistent. They never retired this season.
Yeah, but they're still bad. They're just slow. In Formula 2.
Just fire Claire, honestly.
Okay, good. What else have we got to talk about in the race? Kimi Raikkonen was doing all right. First time we've actually seen him at a decent competitive level. After that. Slightly underwhelming switch to Alfa Romeo. Finished in 8th place. Daniel Ricciardo overtaking him on the last lap.
Daniel Ricciardo was overtaking everyone for a solid 20 laps.
Mate,
everyone was just gone.
Can you believe that Lando Norris was ahead of Pierre Gasly? Even with all those issues. And in a McLaren.
Yeah.
Should we just talk about how bad Pierre Gasly is?
Can we talk about
he's in a Red Bull. He's in the third fastest car on the grid.
And they come out of the pits. Ricciardo and Gasly both come out of the pits on hards, and Ricciardo gets him instantly. Yeah. It's mental, honestly.
And this is a Renault, which is should be weak in a circuit like Paul Ricciardo with long straights, and he still couldn't even pass Ricciardo. Max Verstappen came in 4th place, and Gasly came in 11th. I don't understand why they haven't got rid of Gasly already. He just, in my view,
replace Kvyat.
At the beginning,
so we talk about who should replace him then, guys.
They've already had Kvyat going in and out, so I think it'd be a bit awkward to put him back.
But Kvyat was a Ferrari test driver.
I think it's pretty much confirmed by summer break. He's gone.
Yeah, so. I'd be surprised if Gasly's still around in that seat by the end of the summer, because he's just been underperforming in every single race so far, and it's just not on. It's not okay.
Replace.
Kvyat or Albon seems like the obvious choice. One of the two people in Toro Rosso have been doing, reasonably well this year so far.
They've been doing better than Gasly.
Sorry?
They've been doing better than Gasly has.
Exactly. I mean, Kvyat only finished 3 places behind Gasly in a Toro Rosso. But none of them got any points. What else is interesting? Lance Stroll, or was it Sergio Perez? One of the racing points. Stayed out on his tyres until basically the end of the race.
It was Stroll.
Yeah, it was Lance Stroll.
Yeah, it was Stroll, yeah.
That was a genius strategy move. Finished 13th, so it didn't go that well. What else was interesting? Nothing really. Well, did you watch the replay of the last lap movements? With Ricciardo and Science.
Ricardo is apparently under investigation.
It was
for
very
that.
I wish you could have seen it live because it would have been incredibly exciting. A real
Yeah,
shame
but
for Lando
FOM
Norris,
is
though.
a piece of crap. Or like the Formula Chaos podcast. It got stuck in my head, the old name.
Yeah, it is the Formula Chaos podcast.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for ruining the podcast.
Yeah. Theo.
Yep.
No, not Theo. Ruben.
Oh my
Well,
god.
We
Good,
can't
good.
really call this a chaotic race now, can we?
No, there wasn't really much chaos apart from the last 30 seconds on the last lap, which you didn't even get to watch. There was no chaos.
Yeah, and like Leclerc was in DRS range on the last 2 laps.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even with the Mercedes apparently having issues, well, that was Lewis Hamilton, wasn't it? But both of them said they were having big tire issues. They were still Leclerc couldn't get anywhere near them.
Right, I have a theory.
Okay, go off.
Lewis Hamilton is not a human. He is a reptilian shapeshifter.
This is just not.
God's
This is not content. that
Alright,
we
we're
should
going
have
out
on
of
the
here now,
podcast.
so
Yeah.
so
Right,
Norris
well,
coming
I
in
wanna
now
have I wanna have a conversation.
Ryan, I'm talking.
Okay.
Well.
Alright, so Norris coming in at driver of the day. How do you guys feel about that?
Well,
Yeah, I wanted to talk about how it was fake.
It was fake.
what
Yeah,
driver
the
of
whole
day?
hydraulic DRS thing was fake.
I
Okay.
touched this a minute ago.
We did talk about that already, but we can talk about it again. There's not much to talk about.
Yeah, no, in more detail.
Yeah, go
it
on.
was
Why was
fake.
Why was it fake?
It just
Why
was.
was it fake? Alright, do you have any evidence to point it
Is there any evidence
Yes,
point
yes,
out
I
it's
do. I
fake?
do actually have evidence, right? The lap before, Lando got told not to use his DRS. No, it was on the same lap. The Ferrari pit crew came on and told Vettel, Plan F. F for
Plan F.
fail.
F for
And
fastest
fake.
lap.
F for fail and
Okay.
fake. Right, yeah. And
Alright,
as soon
sure.
as they got plan, fail, or fake, everything went wrong for Lando.
Right, shut up,
Right,
Ryan.
Right,
Your
so
opinion
you're
doesn't
saying the
matter.
Ferrari hacked the McLaren?
Yes.
Right, okay. Well, a good theory, good theory.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it could be the Russians as well, because the
Oh, yeah, it
Russians
could be the
hack
Russian
everything.
hacker.
Okay.
A lot of Russian
Yeah.
hacking can happen.
Yeah, I'm sure our loyal 6 subscribers definitely believe in what you're saying.
Alright, well, thanks for that. You want to
No
talk about
problem.
Drive of the Day, Theo? Did you?
I just wanted your points on it.
Yeah, I voted for Lewis Hamilton because, I mean, he qualified on pole. He led every single lap when he finished first. I mean, I don't understand how you can be other than anything other than
Yeah, but
One lap he complains about blistering, next lap he goes the fastest lap.
Exactly. Like, he had a broken car, pretty much. He led in every single aspect. I don't.
What?
I don't
He
understand
only
how
had a
he
broken seat. It was a bit uncomfortable. That's
Yeah, I
it.
know, but like, if it
Yeah,
was
that
Vettel, he
can
probably
mean a
would have
lot, though.
binned it in the pit lane already. So
Yeah, but that's Vettel. He's chill.
exactly. No, I don't really understand how anyone could not vote for Lewis Hamilton, but I guess a lot of people just irrationally hate
yeah,
it.
I voted for Norris though.
Yeah, no, Lawrence put in a good effort. No, I could see why I could vote for Norris, but for me
Yeah,
personally,
with a
it was
broken
Lewis
car,
Hamilton.
like an actual broken car. I mean, the steering, they said it was heavy. It was probably
Yeah, but
pretty
Lando
difficult going
finished
around
10th.
lots of these chicanes. But
Yeah, and his differential was messed up, so he's probably snapping everywhere.
Yeah.
I know, it's still fake though.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up, Ryan.
Ryan, who
Yeah,
did
he's
you
having
vote
shifting
for
Why are
Driver
you
of the Day?
being so toxic? This is meant to be a podcast. We're not
Yeah,
telling
Ryan,
anyone to shut up.
Ryan, shut up. Ryan, who did you vote for Driver of the Day?
Who would I vote for? I'd have voted for Norris because I felt sorry that Italy attacked
You did that?
McLaren.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
I-
Alright.
I would have voted for Kubica because he did the impossible. He did the impossible.
He finished 18th. Come on.
He finished in front of Russell. Come on.
I mean, yeah, but I finished 18th.
yeah, but Russell is the greatest driver on the planet.
Not even.
Well, according to Kubica.
Alright, let's go and have a look at what Twitter's saying, seeing that this is such a dry Grand Prix.
Let's
And I can't publish
let's talk
I can't
about
put out a podcast that's 9 minutes long. So let's
talk about
Why didn't we just fight?
let's have a fight.
why don't we
I'll
just
make
talk
it.
about
Did you
Formula
see the
2?
gorilla at the end on the podium? The gorilla was moving around.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like moving
I
its arms
didn't
and
say.
shit. It was absolutely chaotic.
Yeah, it's the most interesting part of the whole Grand Prix.
Yeah, no, I think it was.
tweet us your opinion at Formula Chaos on Twitter.
Let's talk about Formula 2.
Yeah, let's talk about the Formula 2 race. You actually watched that, did you? Or watched some of it?
No, not the race. No, I didn't watch the race.
Oh.
But apparently, this Indian guy, which we're gonna ask Ryan to pronounce his name because he is Indian, is
really
is
isn't.
banned from the next race
I
because
can't pronounce anything. Sorry.
he got 9 penalty points in one race.
He got banned. He's
or-
banned from driving at Austria. He can't drive.
Yeah,
He's
our
chaos.
our good friends at W2F1 wrote a good article about it.
Oh, good friends. What? Are
Yeah,
they,
the
they are
Formula 2
friends.
Chaos podcast. the
Mate,
subdivision.
me and Matthew go way back.
Oh right, yeah, sure.
All right. No, let's hang on. What's this? Formula 2. What was his name? Like fucking Ranjit. That was really racist.
Ranji.
Right, yeah. Report hate speech.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Austria banned. Because this was actually quite interesting. Rangunathan.
Mahavir Rangunathan.
Ranganathan, yeah.
Ragunathan.
Rag-
I don't know.
Alright, Tom, spit it out.
Yes. He had 15 seconds added to his total race time. For he infringed all 3 virtual safety car procedures. Which is actually quite impressive. Oh, that's a talent. He went off track. He didn't rejoin safely. He had a crash. I mean, he just kind of, 9 penalty points and banned from the next round.
He needed 12 points to be banned. He got 3 other points from Bahrain for doing too many laps. And in Baku, it took him so long to turn his car around in an escape road that his team boss had to give him some tips on how to drive. And in Monaco, he cut the chicane and gained an advantage, as well as took out Jack Aitken while being lapped.
Oh, not Jack Aitken. We like him.
He took out Jack Aitken while he was lapping him.
He crashed into Mick Schumacher.
Oh,
Mick Schumacher is his teammate at Prima. And he lost control at turn 3 and crashed into his teammate Mick Schumacher.
Ranjit is over party.
Yeah, no, he's probably cancelled now. Okay. I think we should just do a Formula 2 from now on because it just seems more interesting.
Yeah, Formula 2, they have wheel-to-wheel racing on
I know.
all the way to the last lap, don't they?
Yeah, well, they have the sprint race, which is 11 laps long, as well as the feature race. So they have 2 races in like a weekend. So they have like a long race, and then they have the short race. And the short race is reverse order qualifying as well, I think. So, oh, good one. We all right?
I just fell off my skateboard.
You fell. Well, you're skating.
Why are you on a skateboard?
Lando Norris just tweeted "ag." I don't think he's a happy boy. Poor Lando.
Gentlemen, I have some conversation. The F1 2019 game has officially come out.
2019.
Yeah.
No, not today.
Yeah,
is it?
the YouTubers
Well,
No,
Yeah,
all
the
the
YouTubers
YouTubers
have it.
it.
Yeah, it's not officially
Yeah, but-
out.
Okay, it's not officially out, but we know everything about
exactly.
it.
Fake news, guys. Just clear that up. It is
Mate,
not
shut up, you're
officially out.
idiot.
It's coming out.
Why are
on...
you telling people to shut up? Just
Oh my
stop.
god.
It's coming out on Tuesday. If you've got the Legends
Stop
edition.
spreading
Now
misinformation.
shut the fuck up. It's coming out on Tuesday if you bought the Legends edition, like I did, because I'm stupid. And it's coming out on Friday if you bought the normal edition, which is definitely the better thing to do. Because the Legends edition is just basically like the mini games, like the time trial things that you get anyway, except for you get to drive the same cars, but just your name on screen is Senna or Prost. So it's a total waste of money.
No, you get their cars. You
Oh,
wouldn't
they're
get
not
it
already in the
for
game.
that.
Okay, fine. But 2 cars and 2 on-screen names for £10. It's a joke. I thought it'd be actually like, I thought it was gonna be like scenarios from the 1990 season, like
I could order a
actual
pizza for
wheel
10
to a
quid.
racing shits with Alan Prost. And... No, it's none of that. It's useless. So don't buy it.
Well-
wait for the rest of the week. Save yourself £10. Get the anniversary edition. I got the Legends edition. Sorry.
Talking about scenarios, the whole career mode F2 thing is just a bunch of scenarios in like one
but you
race
can
at
run
the
normal
end.
Grand Prix ride in F2, and I think I wish I could do like a full F2 season because I'd really want to do that.
Yeah. I really like how Codemasters did the career mode for F2 because nobody wants to sit through a whole F2 season.
I do.
Like I can't complete the Formula 1 season in the 2018 game.
I completely do.
I'm
I've
at
done-
like Silverstone or something right now.
I've done 2.5 seasons in Formula 1, and I'd quite like to do a full, like, what I'd quite like is if you do the full F2 season, and then you get whatever seat depending on how shit you are. Like, if you're last place in every race, you're not going to get a seat. But if you're, like, midfield, then, like, I don't know, maybe you go to Williams or something. But that being said, George Russell won the championship, and he went to Williams. So yeah, that was a bit of a fail.
He made a PowerPoint and got into Williams.
Mate, honestly, Lando Norris didn't even win the F2 championship, and he went to McLaren. I mean...
Yeah, but Lando
Russell,
is
Galaxy brain. We love
Lando
him.
Norris is a god.
Yeah, but he didn't win F2. But yeah, I watched some of the story mode. It doesn't look like the F2 campaign bit a bit anticlimactic. But I'll probably just run the full season just with Grand Prix mode.
One thing I'm really excited for, there's full-on driver transfers now. So like Danny Rick could be at Racing Point or something.
I mean, but that's like you can just mod that in though. Like, that's not even that like. Who
Yeah,
cares?
but it's kind of bad that you had to mod it all the way now. So it's good that
And I'm gonna
Cody's
be because I usually
finally
run
did.
2 or 3 seasons in the same driver. And I'm just gonna be pissed off when I see like Sebastian Vettel and like Williams. I'm gonna just see that and think, nah, this isn't right. I'm getting annoyed about it. It's the same how I get annoyed when like the development and you have like Williams going faster than everyone else. Like that just irritates me. I
Yeah,
want it to be like
but-
exactly how it is in real life. So
Yeah, but you actually don't do any development on your car.
no, I don't. It's an issue. So I go like 2 seasons in without doing any development because I just don't care, and then I end up being the slowest car in the grid. It happens every time. But yeah, I guess I'm a bit annoyed that they're not doing a full FT season, but and apparently the career mode gets a bit dry after you finish with FT.
Well, you are able to like make a whole F2 season if you want to. I'm happy of how Cody's did it because not everyone wants to sit through a whole F2
Well,
season.
maybe you could
for
like
instance,
choose it at
me.
the beginning. Like, do you want to just do a few scenarios? Do you want to do 5 races? Do you want to do a full race, full season, whatever? But yeah, you can't. But I mean, it should be a good game. I am looking forward to it, kind of.
Yeah, I think it's the best update since F1 2016.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully,
Because-
it'll be better.
The one thing I'm really hyped for is 3 classic cars that are from the same year.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we could race the McLaren, the Ferrari, and the Red Bull from the 2010 season, which is really nice.
They look really good from the screenshots. They look really nice.
Oh,
and
it's
detailed.
so chaotic that 2010 is now a classic car.
I know. I don't like that. I really don't like that because I remember 2010.
We are getting old, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. I
no,
can't.
yeah, it's not good.
All right, our 2 lazy co-hosts have left the podcast, unfortunately. However, shall we be wrapping this up slowly?
Yeah, everyone else has got bored of the podcast.
All right.
That is relatable. We have only done 17 minutes, but I mean, like, that's all the podcast warrants because it was such a boring race.
I mean, we are still better than the Pit Lane podcast
Oh,
because
definitely.
they won't be doing any podcast.
Best
so you can-
podcast in the game.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting through this 17 minutes of boring podcast. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss any more chaotic episodes of the Formula Chaos podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Formula Chaos. Follow me at Random Legend, Tom at Nissan
Don't
Anarchist.
follow our personals. That's a bad idea. Just follow at Formula Chaos on Twitter.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
actually forget Tom because he
Yeah,
is
don't
an
follow me.
absolute
Don't-
an absolute twat on Twitter.
Yeah, don't
Anyways,
follow me,
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and goodbye.
Dad. Bye.